Hello and welcome to a Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff, and today is part 4 of the Malad Welsh Festival 2025 preparation. It's also going to be the last one, and the reason why is that I was so excited to do this on camera, but the act of laying out the pieces, I'm so far behind that even if I stay up all night, I don't know if I'm going to be done in time, and I cannot spend any more time laying out pieces. So what I've got laid out here, I'm going to finish, maybe do a little bit more, and then I'm going to do the rest off camera because I got to get ready for this thing. I have a hard deadline of 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So let's go ahead and let's talk about where we've gone. We've gotten this piece done, as well as this piece over here of the castle. So we've gotten 2 big pieces done, but there is so much more to go. I'm going to go ahead and set this over here and just get going. Boy. And this has been, I'll admit, this has been tougher than I imagined. So I thought this was going to be a lot easier, but, you know, nope. Okay. Hi, Miss Chip. How you doing? And let me get, there we go. Okay. So next we're going to build just some little chairs. And like I said, it's not that I mean to not include you guys, but I need to get cooking on this real fast. So, all right, so we got chair number 1 done. I will flip this around from time to time so you guys can see the progress of what I am doing. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. No, I'm just kidding. So for those who don't know, the whole reason I'm doing this is that my channel was invited to the Welsh Festival here in Malad. And I've always wanted to give back to the community, but never have. I've just been really busy, and that's been my excuse, but there is no excuse. I just need to give back to the community. And, well, the guy who organizes this, he literally, I can see his house from my house. And he knows that I have a Lego collection, so he's asked me to join. He originally asked my lug about a year ago. My lug turned him down because we've got a show of our own. I thought I was going to that show, so I also declined. Since then, lots have changed. I've lost a job, so I don't have income. And with the loss of income means that I'm not going to my own lug show. And since I'm not going to my own lug show, I'm now available to do this. The only problem is I forgot about the Welsh Festival. It's like a Renaissance festival. I forgot about it until yesterday when I was driving by and I saw them setting up and I saw the big old sign and I thought, oh, crap. So I stopped by and talked to Kelly. He's one of the organizers. And I said, hey. And he says, oh, yeah, you're still invited. Please do come do a castle scene. And I was like, crap, I've wrecked all my castle. So that's where that comes in. And that's why I'm in such a hurry to get this done, is that I have already destroyed all my castle and put it away. So anyway, we'll get her done. Hopefully. My day overall was good, very busy, and no complaints, just lots of good stuff. How was your day, Mrs. Chip? And anybody else who's on here, how was your day? And I thought I grabbed all the pieces, but as you can see, I'm so frazzled I did not. I do like this table. I think it's a nice touch to the whole entire set. And yes, you're not seeing double. I did do this set before on this channel. It's been about 3 years because I did it right after it came out. And so anyway, that's where I'm at with that. All right. And yes, I didn't do everything because I'm already seeing pieces that I forgot. And I thought I went through the whole entire thing. But anyway, let's place this table. And here you go. Here's like the grand banquet room. And we've got to do the shields next. So let's do the shields. I also have to build Mountain Fortress that I just built on the channel. I wrecked it, thinking I was done with it, but, well, I'm not done with it. I need it for the festival, and um, it's going to be interesting. So I did steal 25 castle minifigures out of my store, and I mean steal as in like remove them. I didn't really steal them; they're mine. But I'm going to use those also in this to beef up security. And just in case you didn't catch any of my other streams, I do need to apologize to you guys. I did state that I was going to do a bunch of things on my channel, and I gave you a whole entire schedule. And come to find out, with this event, a lot of that is going by the wayside for now. And because I started a new job, that also makes it more difficult. And I don't know why my stupid computer does whatever it wants. It's annoying. I'm going to have to find a new happy medium to all this because of finding a job. And I don't know what that looks like yet, so bear with me. But I'm still going to build the city. The Avengers Tower, I'm going to get to it when I can. All right. Now that we have the shields in and this piece of tapestry or whatever it is, let's turn around again. That's what it looks like. And Mr. Chip said, my day has been good, been able to get things done, and people have actually taken care of picking up after themselves after using the chapel. That is important, and it is nice to have people that want to act like grown adults. That is one thing that and I'm not saying this about my job that I'm starting here in a minute. I'm just saying that in general. I've worked a lot of jobs where people don't want to act like adults, which ends up causing me more work and stress, and I hate it. So yes, I can imagine that it'd be nice to be blessed with people that actually don't want to act like turds. Let's see. I thought again that I got all the pieces, but this has proven me wrong. I missed a piece. So there we go. We got one flower. We're going to build the next flower. Enzo's doing pretty good. He's kind of in a grouchy mood, and that's because I brought Gertie home, and Gertie's staying with us for the next several days. And, well, he thinks that he's a one dog household, but what he doesn't realize is my heart is big enough for more than one animal. There we go. And this is exactly why I try to find pieces ahead of time, because, oh man, it is just nuts doing this. Okay. So I need 3 of the same. Okay. I will flip her around, let you guys see when I'm done here. This castle is a little over, well, it's about 4,500 pieces, just barely under it, actually. It is pretty good size. My favorite part is the drawbridge. Oh, now we got to connect the two parts. Well, you want to know how big it is. Here we go. There you go. So it looks like it closes up like that. Yeah, I was really surprised today because I took a look at this set online, and I was very surprised that this set actually came out 3 years ago. I've been in this house for 3 years, so that means that this set came out like right after I got in this house. Oh boy. Sometimes the gloss of this paper, the light shines right on it in a certain way that makes it really hard to see. And that's kind of what I'm fighting right now. I absolutely love this next section right here. It totally looks medieval. And you'll see that here with the design coming up. I absolutely love how they do this. I did come across a very interesting story today. I'm sorry I don't remember the exact names of the places, but there's a cave in Tennessee that is now flooded because a dam was built. And anyway, the cave is kind of known as a cave of second chances. The famous singer, Johnny Cash, actually ended up going to that cave with the intention of ending things, if you know what I mean. And he spent some time at that cave reflecting. And by the time he was done reflecting at the cave, he decided he knew, or he felt like he kind of had a epiphany of sorts. And he realized that that's where he needed to be in his life. And yeah, he ended up coming out of the cave with a new purpose of life and did not end things and ended up becoming a very famous singer. The only reason that place is famous now, not just because of that, but another diver went in there, and now that it's flooded, a cave diver went in there and ended up accidentally losing his life to an accident. So, and this is what I was talking about. I love this like pattern right here. How different is it go from the glossy booklet to PDF? I actually prefer the PDF, or not the PDF, the paper. One of the main reasons that I get away from go to Lego is because I want to get away from screens. I don't want to have a screen in front of me, whether it's my phone, whether it's a computer, and having the instructions actually makes it really cool because, like, whenever the power goes out, my kids used to complain about how bored they were, and well, I wasn't. All I had to do was bust out a Lego instruction, and there you go. And I like that aspect of Lego because you don't need a screen in order to have fun. And so I don't like the PDFs because, number one, you don't have it printed, and Lego does not give you your money back for saving them money because they don't have to print instructions. They don't care. They don't give you your money back. Plus the fact that if the power goes out, you can't use them. And even though I have a gaming laptop, my gaming laptop struggles to run the PDFs because they're so large. So I'm not a fan of them at all, to be honest. All right, so let's slide this a little bit to the side. So yeah, after I'm done with this live stream, I'm just going to go ahead and build this on my own. There's no way I can continue to do this and stay on schedule. I'm sorry for that, but that's just how that's going to go. I did forget a piece here. Okay. It is funny to one of the things that Enzo does is that when Gertie's around, he actually cares about bones. He doesn't care about it otherwise. And yes, there's already been a few scraps over the bone here. Of course, if I pick it up, he just looks at me like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I do it anyway. Well, I am missing a piece. I thought I grabbed it, but apparently I did not. What really kind of bites about building something this big and putting on a table like this is you don't get the benefit of opening it brand new out of the box with individual bags with just a little bit of pieces in each one. Instead, you got to lay the whole thing on the table and hope that you have a sharp eye to catch it all pretty quickly. Well, I can't find that piece, so I'm going to go ahead and sit down and I'm going to move on without it since it's not absolutely critical. Hey, Richard, how you doing? Now, Richard, do you have two accounts? Because I thought I've seen you from Mocks to Blocks or something, right? Actually, I'm placing this exact set. This is a cool set, isn't it, man? And by the way, Richard, I would still be interested, if you're interested, in having you on a live stream or two. But that's totally up to you, and I totally understand if you do or do not want to. You can always get a hold of me through Instagram or through my Facebook page, Chip Off the Old Block Toys. But yeah, how is your city doing? I think I saw you in another live stream mentioning that you're ready to do another update soon. Doing great. Yep, Mocks to Blocks. That's okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's hard to believe this set is actually freaking 3 years old already, man. I really, time flew by, man. Yeah, life is pretty good at throwing curveballs at me. The minute I think I've got everything figured out, something changes. And today I got myself a job. I'm not complaining about that. I need a job. But I thought I had my live stream schedule down. I thought I had my video scheduling down. But Now it's like, oh, now I got to refigure it out. I guess that's a good problem to have, right? Yeah, buddy, I'm crazy busy these days, but definitely I'd love to try and get on here with you one day. Shoot it. Oh, yeah, it'd be fun, man. I do like your city a lot, actually. I love your big old mountain and stuff. And if I remember right, you have some of the Lego movie stuff in there. And I think that's really cool. And I heard you on the other live stream talking about how you have a ladder that you have to use in order to build now. And that's awesome because you're getting creative with your space, man. All right. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do wrong? There we go. Yeah, I love this set. It's a great build, but it's definitely time. Yes, it. I didn't realize how time consuming it is. I need to be ready for the festival tomorrow morning, and I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I guess I might just set up and come home and build the next one at home and bring it to the show later. That might be what I need to do. But I can't let these people down. I did promise them I'd have a display, so I guess that's just how it goes. Okay, what did I missed something here? And I do like this set. In fact, the next little thing I'm going to be building is perhaps my favorite part, and that's the fact that Lego built the castle that originally was Lego's first castle. They built a miniature model of it inside of here. And also, when I was building the Harbor Master's office, which I just built, I really like that because they put a miniature of the Aurora Lighthouse set in there, as well as what they do here. They do the miniature of the first Yellow Castle, the coveted Yellow Castle. Yeah, man, I do have an update. I just enjoy building. I put music on and build. I make a lot of progress that way instead of trying to keep a YouTube schedule, plus my schedule is, yeah, okay. Well, no, I get you, man. I always like seeing your updates, though. Just letting you know that I'm a fan of yours. All right. So this is the part where we are going to build a miniature of the first Lego castle ever built. And I just absolutely love this concept. I think it's ingenious, whoever thought of it. All right. Okay, so here you go. Here is the first castle right here. And let's see. Oh, I'll build sometimes at 7 a.m., sometimes 4 a.m. Who knows? Just crazy work schedule. Yeah, that's kind of, I get that, man. Early in my marriage, I used to work for the newspaper, and I used to work from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. And on my days off, I couldn't sleep a regular schedule. So a lot of times I was up just playing with Lego. So, yeah, I could be doing it at the same time that you're talking about. So I definitely understand that struggle. If I remember right, you're in Florida. Okay, we got a little door going on here. Yeah, that original yellow castle. They have the original castle ABC. Yeah. Oh, AB. Okay, OBC. Okay. How the heck did I miss that piece? All right. Orlando. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. Because I think when we talked about this, I told you my daughter, Amanda, she lived in Orlando for a few years. I think we talked about that. And if we didn't, I'm telling you now, she used to live in Orlando. Um, she said it was kind of weird because there's like swamps, like pretty much everywhere. And if there's water, they better damn bet there's an alligator with it. I think what I'm going to do after this, I don't have any. I've got a couple more pages with the pieces laid out. I think what I'm going to do is open the next book and just start out and see how far I can get. See if it's easy to pick up the pieces and keep going. Yeah, pick up the pieces and get going. Yeah, imagine that. What a pun. All right. Remember saying that? Yep. If I go take or pond, the water is wet, there's probably a gator in there. Yeah. I don't know how you guys do it, man. I mean, I understand they don't necessarily go after humans. I mean, they do sometimes, but I understand they pretty much kind of keep themselves, is what I've been told. But it's not like I know that for real. I mean, I don't live there. I know Greg, who frequents the channel. He lives in Texas, near Louisiana border, and he runs across alligators on the way home. In fact, he's shown me pictures of walking past them. They don't mess with them. I actually had to modify my Lion's Night Castle to make it fit in the mountain. Okay, that'd be interesting. I'll wait for the video, but I would like to see that. I think that would be interesting. Okay, let's see. And Miss Chip says, "How big is this? First of all, that you're setting up so far?" Well, I have the Forestman Stronghold, and that's already built, so I don't have to do that. And then I have the Knight's Castle from the 80s that's also already built, so I don't have to do anything but set it up. But I wanted to do this castle, and I wanted to do the Mountain Stronghold, which I built in the channel fairly recently, actually. But I destroyed it because I didn't have room to have it set up. And so now I'm regretting that and questioning all my choices in life. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. All right, let's see if we can keep this moving. Okay. Well, that's all the pieces that I have laid out. Oh, I just found one. There we go. All right, now that's everything I've got laid out. Let's set this aside and let's see if we can't open the next book, even though I know I'm not done with the book. Yeah, the gators don't bother you for the most part. You just got to be smart and don't hang around at lake's edge at night splashing your feet in the water. You might regret that choice. Yeah. Well, it's too bad I didn't contact the guy sooner to plan being at this festival, because what was supposed to be fun is turning into a stressful nightmare. Castle looks really cool. Thank you, Miss Chip. And Richard says, yeah, my castle is separated into two parts and doesn't fold up anymore, but also had to make the base plate smaller. Okay, well, I am interested in seeing that, so I will keep an eye out, and I believe I have notifications turned on for your channel, so I will keep that in mind. So I've gotten to the point where this is just going to get boring because I don't have any pieces laid out, and swishing through here is loud and it's hard to find stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and terminate the stream for now, and I promise I will make a video of the festival, and it won't be grand, but it'll be something, and you guys will see the efforts I put into this. But I do appreciate you guys for being here with me, and I'm sorry this is a shorter one, but I hope you guys have a great one, and I will catch you guys on the next stream.